Hi guys, Mark here. Thank you very much for joining me. In today's tutorial, we're going to be making an awareness paracord key fob. Here you can see our project up close. The defining feature of this key fob is that halfway through our project, the colors in the pattern are going to reverse, giving you a bit more of a colorful design. For the supplies, I'm going to be using 2 pieces of gutted paracord, each 6.5 feet long. Some sort of a ring or key ring is going to be used to attach our key fob onto a set of keys. We're going to need a lacing needle and finally scissors and a lighter. To start our tying, we're going to cross our 2 strands at the middle points. Then, fold over these 2 ends like this. Take the other 2 ends and weave them through your first 2 ends. So the bottom end over under. Top end over under. This ties a box knot. Tighten it up. Then simply repeat. So you fold your first 2 ends over like this. Then weave the other 2 ends through the first 2 ends. So the bottom end over under, top end over under. Tighten up. And to repeat. One more time. You can see that the pattern is beginning to form. We're going to continue stacking up box knots one on top of the other until we get 15 stacked sections. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. At that point, we reach the middle point of our key fob where we're going to rotate our pattern. After tying a total of 15 sections here, I'm going to continue by rotating my pattern. In my case, I need to tie a single clockwise crown knot. I take a strand, pass it clockwise over the next strand. The next strand passes clockwise over the next one. The next one passes clockwise over our last strand. The last one passes into the loop created by the first strand. So, we've set up a single crown knot. When you tighten it up, it should be at an angle to your previous box knots. So a crown knot that looks exactly like a box knot, but it is at an angle. Now continue tying box knots. So just like before, a box knot. And another one. And another one. So here you can see that our pattern has indeed rotated. Continue for a total of 9 sections. We've now done 9 sections in the second color. So we completed this part here. Now we're going to join the two sides together by weaving the 4 ends through our first part here. So we're going to do this section here. First, we're going to weave through these 2 strands, which are going to continue our color pattern. So the top one, we want to leave 4 sections here free for this part here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, then work your strand through. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Work your strand through. So this one is going to go over like this. This one is going to go just above. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then work through your strand. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Work through your strand. So these two go over like this. Then we need the other two. So this one is going to come up here. The other one is going to come up here. Tighten everything up. We finish up by forming another tail, this time in our second color. It should be about the same length as your first tail, so about 4 sections. All we do is tie box knots. So fold 2 strands over, weave the other 2 through the first 2. So over under, over under. Tighten up. Continue the same way. You can already see the pattern forming. Once the two tails are about equal in length, trim the ends melt them and you're pretty much done. Install any hardware and your project is complete. Guys, I hope that I made the project clear enough. Thank you for joining me, consider supporting the site on Patreon, and I'll see you next time.